We see layer ones popping up all the time, and yes, many of them will fail, but some of them will revolutionize the way that individuals view the world and utilize it in their everyday lives. Telegram has become one of the leading apps for communication in the world, amassing over 800 million monthly users, and this is their very own layer one Toncoin. In this video, we're going to review what is Toncoin, what separates it from the other layer ones, and what is their most popular meme coin redo, and what is it about, guys. We're going to get into everything Toncoin and more, but first I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I am truly grateful for every single one of you. But if you're not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification. Now let's get into the video, guys. Telegram, I personally use it every day. I communicate with all kinds of people within crypto and outside of crypto. It's very safe. It's a very good form of communication. Don't even need a telephone number. Everything's really safe and private. And when you look at Toncoin, they call this the open network for everyone. And you can see highlighted all over here is Telegram, how people can send money on Telegram. This is just different applications used on Telegram. And you can see right here via coin market cap, it ranks number 8 with a market cap of 17.13 billion and volume of a little under 500 million, sitting currently at one Toncoin, $6.80. And what I mean by how this is so integrated into Telegram is if you go here and look at the use cases and go down to apps and services, as soon as you click that, it opens up Telegram App Center, and that is where it brings up the App Store. So instead of searching for D apps on a different platform, you search for the D apps directly from Telegram's apps. So what does this mean? This definitely means that the success of Tonchain is dependent on the success of Telegram, and if they both lift each other up, it could be a very successful venture. When we look at the current price, like we said, a little under $7. And when we look at the trading view, this has been out about a couple years now, going back to 2022, late 2021. And you can see it had a low of around 80 cents. And then it has had a high of about $8.40. And it's currently sitting around $6.75. So for a new layer one, it definitely has a very large ecosystem behind it. But what is setting it apart? Late 2023, they hit 100,000 transactions per second. This is a really big deal, especially when we start talking about day-to-day payment and for everyday individuals, because when you look at this, Visa's, their maximum transactions per second is 65,000. MasterCard is 5,000. So when you look at the tested transactions per second, Toncoin is at over 104,000. And when you compare that to something like Solana is a little bit over 59,000. So this definitely takes the cake whenever it comes to transactions. So why is Toncoin going to be popular? What do the tokenomics look like? Toncoin's initial supply was 5 billion tokens, with the team holding 1.45% of them. It was originally proof of work, but they have transitioned or are in the process to proof of stake. This is not something I'm a huge fan of. I really think proof of work cryptocurrencies are the most reliable and safest, but you see, with people worried about energy conservation, people are switching more and more to proof of stake. You've seen that with Ethereum, Solana's proof of stake, things like that. So when you really break down the holders and everything, you see 65% are whales and 34% are other everyday individuals. So Toncoin's an inflationary token with no upper limit, so it's not capped at all, guys, with a rate of about 0.6%. That is not too bad for an inflationary token. That can definitely be taken into consideration and planned for. 0.6% is a lot less than other chains that are 10-15% inflation. And when we take a look at the roadmap, they have been very, very productive over the last few years. Initially, stable and secure blockchain. I think they've done that, being number 8 overall. They've done stress tests. They optimized their tokenomics. They have integrated all of these dApps into the Telegram platform. It says they are on Ledger, and then they are here, and they are working on stablecoin kit right here. And the more stable coins they can bring really will bring a lot more liquidity to the platform, and also make it to where we can send money back and forth to people right here on Telegram. So that will really be a huge thing when it comes to making big mass adoption for this chain. But everybody loves meme coin, guys, and there's one meme coin that's leading the way on Ton, and that is called Redo the Resistance Dog. Join the resistance. Now you can see buying this kind of thing is weird because you have to use Ton, and it's a layer 1, and so you have to go to one of their dexes. But you can see they have a contract address right here. It has an underscore in it, which is different than something you would see such like on Ethereum, but aligning itself with the fundamental of balanced society brought together by a common objective. Redo has created a holistic community, one that unapologetically voices its opinions while borrowing from Pavaduro's vision to overthrow regime. So this really is like an anti-establishment resistance dog, and I really like it. When you go to their X, they have almost 30,000 followers, and they really have built a really good community. But you have to think about this. Even though Ton Chain is number 8 overall, there is not a lot of users in it as far as people having mass adoption, knowing about it. I've never swapped for a Ton coin myself, so being able to use those dexes will take some time to integrate everyday individuals. But when we look at Resistance Dog, it's currently under a $40 million market cap with a volume of about $300,000, and I think this coin will do good. I really do. As if adoption continues to take place on Ton Chain, I think Resistance Dog will do good. But as always, guys, none of this is ever financial advice. I'm got slightly a degen and loves finance, so I could be completely wrong, and Ton and Redo could go straight to zero. The fact of the matter, Ton Chain is continuing to grow. Over 800,000 concurrent users. The blockchain is obviously proven to be able to have over 100,000 transactions per second. I mean, this is very impressive when you compare this to some of these other leading tokens. But if there was any downside to it, it is the fact that this has already amassed a market cap of number 8 overall at $17 billion. I mean, this is not an up and coming chain like Casper or something like that. This is definitely very huge. I mean, if you were to take stables out of the equation, this would be the 6th largest blockchain, sitting right behind XRP, guys. So I don't know if there's a ton of upside left. Definitely there's more upside in Resistance Dog, but Resistance Dog is a lot more risky as it is a meme coin with no inherent value. Of course, we know the only thing meme coins have is community. But guys, I wanted to bring this to you. I think Ton Chain is very interesting because I am a user of Telegram, and so I'm going to be exploring the Ton Chain more. And let me know, what do y'all think about Ton Chain, and do you use Telegram? Would you like me to do more deep dives into Ton and explore how to use the network, how to use the decentralized exchanges? This is something you want to see. Drop a like and a comment to let me know you want this type of content. And if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.